Alright guys, what do? It's your boy Exia back with another video, and in today's video, of course, it's time for the portfolio update. Yes, I did deposit yet again. I want to say $700 Monday, and made some very interesting purchases and an interesting sale. Yes, I did sell something. Yes. But the portfolio continues, the growth, the journey continues. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the portfolio. Yeah, so before we get into the video, let's go ahead and hit that like button for me, and most definitely hit that subscribe button so you guys can come with me on my journey to reach my first 100K. Like I said, I do a portfolio update every week. I show you guys how much I'm investing, what I'm investing in, and what is the outcome. I do all of this. I drop a video every week for this sole intent. So just hit that subscribe button so you can take the journey with me to reach my first 6 figures. And let's just get. All right, guys. As you guys can see, the portfolio is valued at $8,266. Far as gains, we are up $431. And if you look down here, it said market gains 363, while we have finally earned some dividends, and those dividends is around $68. We are at a 7.64% return. The portfolio is coming to life. Yes, I'm extremely excited about this. But as you guys can see, we're gonna hop on over here to the do dividends only. As you guys can see, from dividends only, we have received a dividend from SPHD, which was just $1.76. We received a dividend from AT&T, which is $1.70. We received a dividend for EPD, which is $10.15, and we received a dividend from Apple, which is 0.11 cent. These are all the dividends I have received so far, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, today or tomorrow is probably going to be probably Monday, will probably be one of my biggest days so far with this portfolio. Extremely excited about that. Big hype. But we're going to zoom on over here, and as you see, August 10th, 2020, we made 16 buys and 1 sale. Oh yes. All right, so as you guys can see, I did sell my share of Apple. I know they're doing a split, but far as from what I've looked up and read about, since I did not have a whole share, they wasn't actually fully sure what they were going to do. A lot of people were just pretty much saying no, they're going to just, anybody with a fractional of Apple, they're just going to pay you out for your fractional share. So there was no actual confirmed that, hey, they're going to double your fractional shares, nothing of the sorts. But since I have only, like I said, I had only invested around $50 into Apple, what I decided to do was go ahead and sell that share, that fractional share, take the $58 and just reinvest into the portfolio. And then whenever the actual split comes, which should be at the end of the month, I think the 28th, when the actual split happened, I will add Apple back into the portfolio and begin the purchase of those shares again. And the reason I did that was I could have put in the extra money to even out that share, but I didn't want to just throw, I think the share is constantly going up, so I had to probably put around 350, 370 in there just to get a full share. And although I could have, I would rather just invest how I'm investing now, where I will put in X amount on Monday, and it just would, I would just fill in amongst all the stocks, because although Apple is an amazing stock, I don't want to be too dependent on that one stock. Like I said, I like to be versatile, very diversified, and I feel like it would be best for me in my situation to just sell off, wait till the actual stock split, and then buy back in. And that's what I chose to do. But as you guys can see, I did sell that share of Apple for $58, and I bought in, well, about $758. So I actually, my money, I deposited $700. RK, I invested $61, and they gave me 0.7 shares. Pretty good. And then you're gonna scroll on down. With Walgreens, I invested an additional $30. They gave me 0.7 shares. BCE, I invested $62, which gave me another 1.4. We got BPA, which I invested $32 in. It gave me 1.2 shares. We have ARC Elf, which I invested $60 in, which gave me 1.6 shares. We got TD, which I invested $32 in, which gave me 0.7 shares. We got OMC, which I invested $39 in, which gave me 0.7 shares. We got Stack, which I invested $59 in, which gave me 1.7 shares. We have NUE, which I invested $32 in, which gave me 0.7 shares. We got Verizon Wireless, which I invested $60 in, gave me 1 share. We got Duke Energy, which I invested $60 in, gave me 0.7 shares. We got Comcast, which I invested $35 in, gave me 0.8 shares. We have Coca-Cola, which I invested $35 in, which gave me 0.7 shares. We have Discover, which I invested $58 in, which gave me 1.1 shares. We got Philip, which I invested $34 in, which gave me 0.4 shares. And last but not least, we got Royal, which I invested $60 in, which gave me 0.8 shares. These are all the purchases that I made on Monday to further invest into the portfolio. Like I said, last time around, the portfolio was around 7K. We crossed over that 8,000 threshold. And I'm also gonna show you guys this here. As you can see, my annual income has increased to $505 a year. We finally crossed over the 500 mark. And as you guys can see, looking nice, looking nice. It seemed like we have a couple dividends coming in, and as you can see, my monthly breakdown as of now, pretty much around the 70s, every other month or every other 2 months or whatever, pretty much every quarter, 70, 76, 26, 23 is roughly what we're around. Doing pretty good. Like I said, we're gonna continue to grow and grow and grow. But I would imagine we'll soon cross over, and make, potentially $100 on 1 month eventually. Like I said, I do invest in my portfolio. Every Monday, I try to at least invest $500 minimum or more. And I don't want you guys to think I'm some big baller, shot caller, nothing like that. Nothing of the sorts. I'm an average guy who works an average job. And I literally do between 11 and 12 hours a day. How I got to this point, I pretty much worked extremely hard for like 3 years. Paid off pretty much every possible thing I pretty much can. I literally have, pretty much the only debt I have is my actual house. Everything else is squashed. So, and I work, like I said, between 11 and 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. And since I only have just my house, me and my wife, so it's not that much. And like I said, I don't have like a mansion or anything. It's just a little small house that hopefully one day I can turn into a rental property. But the reason I say this is I'm nothing special. I'm not doing anything that the next person cannot do, and that's the reason why I started this journey to reach my first 6 figures. And so maybe I can inspire the next person to begin his passive income journey. And see, you don't have to have the goal to get to 6 figures. You can just want to just do it for the heck of it. Just do it to save. Just do it to learn something new. Just test the waters and try it. Like I said, it takes money to make money. And I know a lot of people say get into real estate, become a real estate agent, and there's so many ways you can make money. And the reason I like this one is because it literally requires you to not go back into debt. Now, I know some people, like I said, you gotta spend money to make money, and that is true. But you don't have to put yourself in debt to make money. You do have to spend money, but you don't have to put yourself in debt. At least if that's not what you want to do, and that's kind of me. Like I said, I was in debt for a pretty significant amount of time, and now that I am where I am, Dave Ramsey sounds so smart, but I don't think I really want to accumulate any debt outside of just my house, and I hope to pay this off soon. But other than that, like I don't have any extensive debt, and that allows me to dump large portions of money into my portfolio. And like I said, you can do it too. It just takes some time, takes some hard work. Like I said, you guys have any questions, you can leave those in the comment. If you're too shy to leave them in the comment because you just don't want people to know, hey, I understand. My Instagram is down there. You can send me a direct message. But do not take yourself for granted. Do not sell yourself short, because you can do this, because I'm doing it, and trust me, I'm no one special. But do not forget to like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. And it's your boy Exia.